So, now the Order sent me to the fortresses on the western line. It's a dangerous region, but I laugh at danger. And at kittens. They're just so cute and funny.
Ah, don't forget puppies. Anyways, hello viewers, this is Clockworks and welcome to another Orcs Must Die. This is map number 13, also known as the Arena. Now, this isn't my first time playing this map, this is the second time. I did get 5 skulls on my first try, however, what I like to do is, after I've completed and recorded a map, I like to go check out some other YouTube channels later on who have also done Orcs Must Die like videos, and I like to see how they did the map that I've just done. And it seems I pretty much ended up doing the same strategy as someone else. Now, I didn't want to be accused of copying, so I decided to go back into the arena map and re-record a different strategy, one that I hadn't done before, so, or at least changed it up a little bit. And that is what you're about to see. My videos are essentially 5 skull guides showing you how to complete the level the first time you unlock it using only the standard traps available. So I won't be using the old the brimstone or the swinging mace trap down there in the list you see, because they're not part of this level. They're the things you get afterwards. So you don't need to worry about me cheating.
Hello, ladies.
Now this level may seem troublesome, but it's actually surprisingly easy. I mean, there's 2 rifts and there's 2 doors and they're practically right next to the rifts, but even if you don't use barricades on this level, you can just spam archers all over the rooftops and whatnot and just win this level with ease. I know someone who has gotten an even higher score on this map than me without using a single barricade. All he did was just spam loads of archers and tar traps, etc. I mean, it's a viable strategy, but personally I don't like that kind of... I don't like doing that kind of thing because it just seems a bit boring to me.
This will be good. A little present for you.
Spamming archers is pretty much the same as buying a machine gun and then just using it to mow down the orcs. There's no strategy involved, it's just gunning them down with ease. I like funneling it. Personally, my style of play is funneling the orcs via barricades and tar traps and whatnot, and just using traps to take them out, and using spells and whatnot to take out the flying enemies with the ogres, to keep them at bay. So, you know, feel free to copy this little strategy if you want. You can just see me being a little bit obsessive compulsive disorder here. I like to get everything perfect before I set it up. You don't have to worry about the timer. The timer doesn't actually start on the map until you press G for the very first time, so I'm pretty sure the firewall was bugged here because it didn't kill anyone, as you can see, which is very strange. Now for the first wave or 2, you'll have to just fend them off yourself, as per usual, because you won't have any traps set up if you've done the old barricade strategy, because you've been spending all your resources into the barricades.
This just doesn't seem fair.
Now we're going to place some tar traps. Now for the second wave, they come from the other door. Now we're going to start super speeding up these middle waves until the final wave, just to get this over with quicker. After all, you don't need to see the tedious orc killing, no matter how much you enjoy it. Now they'll start coming from both doors. Just lay a firewall on the third wave at one of the doors, because it's essentially an all kobold wave. And the irony is I didn't even need to speed that wave up because it's just that quick. That has got to be the quickest wave ever. Now we're just going to make the funneling path a little bit longer here by placing some extra barricades.
This'll hurt.
Oh, the fourth wave will only come from one door, so it gets a little bit easy again. Just keep them at bay with firewalls and should be easy peasy.
Ooh, here's a good one.
Now for the majority of the waves, or all 5 of them so far, you're going to be just spending it on tar traps for the most part.
This is gonna hurt me more than it hurts you. No, wait, other way around. How about some of this?
Ah, the archers on this level are just the most annoying. Careful not to let any kobolds slip by like those two just did. And wave 7 we're going to start putting down the old wall blades traps. I was debating whether to put some spike traps as well, but that's all personal preference. I think I'll lay down some more tar instead.
This will be good.
And one more. I think I placed one more. Do I place one more? Come on. Hurry up, Clockworks. Stop with the indecisiveness. Come on. Where are you going to put it? Yeah, I thought so. There we go. Now back to the old firewall to deal with the first wave. I swear, ever since I've gotten the fire gauntlets, I can't seem to headshot as well. Mainly because I don't rely on the crossbow as much anymore. That must be it. But it just seems like it's a lot harder to headshot nowadays. Place an extra wall spikes there, and that is essentially the setup. We'll play some extras just for the sake of it. Put the tide in. Yeah, that was a bit of a mistake placing those 2 boom barrels down. I didn't expect the spike traps to set them off so easily. But apparently they have a surprisingly fast recharge time. Yeah, I've changed my opinions about these spike traps. I actually find them quite useful now. They recharge quite quickly and well, they do quite a bit of damage. So now for the 9th wave, I believe, an ogre will show up. Just the one. Don't stand on the barricades, they'll hit you over them. Ogres are pretty much a piece of cake with this setup because the wall blades just do devastating amounts of damage to them.
Just for you.
There's not a lot that can survive. Now I'm just going to lay down those just for some extra spikiness. And that's essentially it. Nothing should be getting past there. I'm just laying this extra. For any, because on the last wave, wave 10, 2 ogres will come, and even though it's not really a problem, there's still the odd chance that they might be able to get through. And for the first section it's just kobolds, but they shouldn't really be a problem, as long as you firewall one downside, because if you fire down one of the entrances, then that's long enough to take care of the entire kobold wave on that side. Now you want to take care of the archers right away, because they're the main problem. And then you can focus on the old ogre. If you need to use the freeze spell just to keep the ogre in place, but it shouldn't be necessary. And that is the end. A somewhat difficult looking level made very easy with a simple funneling tactic. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. This is Clockworks, that was the 5-score guide, and well, see you next time.